Okay, hi, Mrs. Settimi. I'm going to show you some of the work we're doing on the valves. These are the unit valves. We have a whole, piles of them. These go into the piano. They redirect the vacuum source to the bellows by means of the holes in the paper. Anyway, you can see here, air goes into a tube, and it see where they pop up, and then when I take air out, the valve pops down. You have little pouch. I don't know if you can you see the pouches? See, and they're all shrunk, and they're holding the valves off the seats, and the valves are leaking. Besides, the leather is disintegrating too. So what I do is replace those inside valves with new leather, new pouches with new leather like this. I cut it out of a skin. And this is the skin. And I open it up. You see, this was originally closed. Like that, I chiseled it open, and I changed this facing, and I cleaned that. And then over here, I added the disc to it, and then I'll glue it together. And this one has no leather valve; it was all sanded. You see. And this has the disc. And and then the next step is here's some of the old material that was in there. This is a lot stronger. It doesn't break. Then inside there's valves, like this one here. And what I do is I remove the facings, the leather over here and the leather over there, and and replace it with new leather. This is the bottom facing. I use that on the bottom, and this on the top. These two, and then I just take the valves. Take this here. Get rid of the leather. Okay, and then sand it on the glass plate. There's a glass plate over here. Just sand it so it's perfectly flat. And this one isn't perfectly flat yet. Right. Do this here. And now what I can do is remove the bottom facing, and I have to get this little screw out. Alright, okay, now I took this out, and now I'm going to take this out of the way. Here's the old leather. I'll just put it right on top. Use it as a pattern, and then put this right in the middle where the old one was. Put it sort of in the middle. Oops. I don't know what to do here. Yeah, I'll put this on top, and then I'll get a piece of do like this. And mark where the old one was. And then I'll just take this, put the new one in, replace this one. Just not easy. stop it for a second, huh?
All right, go ahead.
Alright, so now I'll put the leather glue here, and then put this here, and just use this here. Okay, now I'll just sit it inside here, take it out, and then put another bit of glue on the top right here, and then put one of these here, and then it goes back into here. Although on this one I didn't change the pouch yet, so you can see the way it's the valve is not going to seat. You see its air is taken out of it anyway. It has to stop wobbling. It wobbles. It's wobbling a little bit because the pouch is holding it up. The pouch has shrunk, you see, so you have a wobbling valve here. So once it'll have to seat, but down like that instead of coming up, otherwise it leaks. So that's why I have to change all the pouches and all the valve facings, because the leather itself is disintegrating and it's dried out, and it has to be changed.
How much longer will it take, you think?
Well, it'll take me a few days, and then I'll have it all done. And then I'll do the wind motor. I have to recover this wind motor and fill in the main chamber and time it. And then the wind motor will work. That is not working properly. And then the piano will be, you'll be able to, it'll be airtight. It won't be so, it won't be leaking so much. So that's what I'm doing.
Okay.